In the first year of the world, on the first day of the first week of the first Jubilee, in the first week of creation, in the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. This opening is prophetic. Genesis 1:1 affirms God as creator. Jubilees expands this to show God's ordering of time, linking creation to his prophetic calendar. And the earth was desolate and empty, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. Darkness before God's light is prophetic. John 1:5. The light shineth in darkness. This sets a pattern for the spiritual restoration of the last days. And the angel of the presence came and wrote these words before the Lord of spirits. The angelic presence is prophetic. Daniel 10 describes angelic ministry as part of the revelation of God's purposes. Angels are agents of God's prophetic timeline. And on the first day he created the heavens and the earth and all their hosts, and all the powers of heaven and earth. Creation as a prophetic act. Psalm 19:1. The heavens declare the glory of God. Jubilees shows creation as the stage for God's redemptive plan. And he appointed the sun, the moon, and the stars for signs and for seasons and for days and years. Timekeeping is prophetic. Genesis 1:14 shows God using celestial bodies as markers for his prophetic calendar, pointing to feasts and jubilees. And he gave them as signs for the appointed times and for festivals and years. God's calendar is prophetic. Leviticus 23 reveals the feasts as prophetic markers pointing to Messiah's work and return. And in the first Jubilee, he revealed the writing of the heavenly tablets to Moses. Heavenly revelation is prophetic. Exodus 31-18 shows God writing his law. Jubilees emphasizes divine revelation as the foundation of covenant truth. And he commanded him that he should write the words of the creation of heaven and earth. Writing is prophetic. Psalm 102:18. This shall be written for the generation to come. Jubilees presents itself as a prophetic record for the end times. And he appointed the festivals of the Lord in their seasons according to his counsel. Feasts are prophetic. Colossians 2:16-17 reveals them as shadows pointing to Christ. Jubilees links them to God's prophetic timetable. And he set apart the first day of the first week of creation for the blessing of light. Light is prophetic. John 8:12. I am the light of the world. Jubilees uses creation's first day as a model for God's redemptive light. And he revealed to Adam the appointed times and years of all things. Revealed prophecy, Psalm 94, shows God's knowledge of times and ages. Jubilees frames the story of history as a prophetic timeline from creation to the final Jubilee. And he commanded Adam that he should observe the days and years and the weeks of the Jubilee and the festivals of the Lord. Observance is prophetic. Leviticus 23 emphasizes God's festivals as prophetic markers for his plan. Jubilees stresses obedience to the calendar as covenant faithfulness. And the Lord said, Let the times of the world be divided into jubilees, and each jubilee shall be 50 years. Time division is prophetic. Leviticus 25 explains the Jubilee as a pattern for God's redemption, pointing forward to the final restoration. And he showed Adam the first year of the world, that it should be blessed above all years. Blessing is prophetic. Genesis 1:14-16 shows the creation week as a prophetic model. Jubilees places covenant blessing within God's timetable. And he revealed to him the history of all generations, from Adam to the end of the world. History as prophecy. Daniel 9:24-27 speaks of God revealing the end from the beginning. Jubilees affirms that all history is under God's prophetic control. And he commanded him that he should write down the words of the creation, the appointed times, and the covenant of the Lord. Writing prophecy, Isaiah 38. Write it before them in a table and note it in a book. Jubilees presents itself as prophetic scripture to guide God's people.